record this. And let me put Mr. Alan Strickland as a co-host. Help me let these people through the gate as they're coming through if I miss them. Demetrius, I'll make you co-host as well, just in case I miss a few people. All right, let's get back to this. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead and represent what city and state you guys are chiming in from. I'm over here in Davie, Florida, of course. I know you guys are all over. All right, here we go. So I want you guys to pay attention to this. All right, here we go. Let me know if y'all can see my screen. If you can see the screen with the YouTube video, put yes in the comment section if you can see it. All right, perfect. All right, so let me play it.
And I said, come on, God, man, I've been trying to make this dream come true. You done left me out here like this. And I was crying so hard that he just said, I didn't like hear a voice or nothing, but he spoke to me. And however, he said, if you get up, I'm gonna take you places you ain't never been. Now I was finna quit. So I said, skip it. I'm gonna quit anyway. So I got in my car, I went to a payphone, and I was gonna call my dad. You remember back in the day where you could punch in a code and call your answering machine and get your messages? So I called and I punched in the code and it said, doop. He said, hey, Steve, this is Chuck Sutton with Showtime at the Apollo. We saw a tape of you. You're very funny. If you could get here Sunday night, we'd love to put you on television. Call me back. Let me know if you can make it. So I hung the phone up. I'm crushed because my whole dream of being on TV, and I couldn't get to New York. I got $35. How am I gonna get to New York? I can't make it. So I'm standing there at the phone booth and tears just coming down my face. I said, God, so that must be a sign for me to go home. Because this it, I ain't even got the money to go to the Apollo. My whole thing, I wanted to be on TV, I couldn't even make the dream come true. This is the most messed up moment. And so I said, man, let me call this dude back and see if he said this Sunday. Because maybe he said next Sunday, and I could hustle up a little bit of money or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but let me just call him back. So I called him back. Steve, this is Chuck Sutton, Showtime at the Apollo. We saw a tape of yours. You're very, very funny. Look, we have an opening Sunday night at Showtime at the Apollo. If you can make it, we'd love to put you on TV. I said, it's this Sunday. Before I hit the button, I heard, doop, you have another message. Now, it wasn't there before. So I punched my code in. I listened to the second message. It said, Steve Harvey, this is Tom Sobel from the Comedy Caravan. This was a Thursday. He said, I have a gig in Jacksonville, Florida on Friday night that pays $150. If you can get there Friday night, you'll make $150. So I called him back and I said, hey, Tom, did you get a gig away? He said, no, it's still available. He said, can you get there? I said, I'm in Pensacola, Florida. I'm 3.5 hours away. So I drive to Jacksonville, Florida, and that night I made the 150. Club owner said, man, you funnier than the guy we hired. If you stay tomorrow night, I'm gonna give you another $150. So now I got $300 now. So I get on the phone, I call Chuck Sutton. I say, hey man, is the gig still available at Showtime at the Apollo? He said, yeah, we got one opening left. I said, I'll be there. So I called Eastern Airlines, who used to be open back then. They had a special for $99 going from Jacksonville, Florida to New York round trip. So I parked my car at the airport. I got on plane, flew. Everything I had was in 2 bags. Got to the Apollo. I said, hey man, I'm here. I got there at 11 o'clock in the morning. He said, you can't stay here because you don't come on to the late show tonight. I said, man, I ain't got nowhere to go. I said, if you just let me stay in this building, man, I ain't gonna move around nothing. I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm in Harlem. I can't go back out here. I got these 2 bags. I got victim wrote all over me, man. So he said, all right, if you go upstairs, don't come down. So he put me in the dressing room on the 6th floor. So that's where all the comedians were. So I stayed up there. I got hungry around 3 o'clock, and I couldn't take it no more. So I went back downstairs, a dude named Alton Liston. I said, hey, man, he said, man, you ain't getting in this building. So I went, bought me some chicken, came back. So the comedians started coming in the building. They started coming up on the 6th floor. So I meet this guy named D.L. Hughley. I introduced myself. He introduced himself. I'm sitting there, another guy come in named Dwayne Johnson. Then this other dude walked in named Jamie Foxx. And I introduced myself. We don't know each other. Ain't none of us famous. It's 1991, man. They gave everybody the lineup. I was on the last show of the night. I don't go on to 11 at night. I done had this 4 pieces of chicken. I'm starving, man. That chicken done wore off. I'm nervous, man. I'm about to throw up. D.L. Hughley went downstairs. D.L. Hughley got booed off. Wayne Johnson got booed off. Jamie Foxx went down there and got booed. They booed Jamie, then Jamie started singing. And then they started clapping. And Jamie had their ass. Then he went back to them jokes, and they got his ass. So I'm walking down the steps, and I see Jamie sitting on the steps. I said, hey, man, hang in there. He said, man, that ain't never happened to me before, man. This crazy. This Jamie Foxx, man, one of the most talented people in all of comedy. And now, you don't even know how nervous I am, man. I can't even. My breathing is shot because these dudes been booed. So I walk out. I had wrote this joke. Mike Tyson had got in a fight in Harlem with this heavyweight named Mitch Green. Mike Tyson had hit the dude in the eye in the store. Now, he was on the news. His eye was swollen. So the joke I wrote was, they was interviewing Mitch Green, and he was telling everybody what happened, but his eye took over the interview. And I wrote this joke that his eye started talking and was just, I tell you what happened. The heavyweight champ's fist is coming towards my face. I just said, Lord, Lord, Lord. And I wrote this whole joke about this dude's eyeball talking. And when the punch came, and all this here, the Apollo, man, they went crazy. They lost their mind. I got a standing ovation, man. I walked off stage, man, just started crying. I couldn't believe it. They paid me. I made $750 for being on TV for one night. I'd never made $750 telling jokes in one night. And so that was my first television appearance. A couple weeks later, Sinbad was the host of the show. He got this job on Different World. And so he quit. And so Mark Curry became the host. And then Mark Curry got hanging with Mr. Cooper, and he quit. And they came to me and said, would you come back to New York and host amateur night for us to just try you out? Oh, ain't no problem. So I went to New York. I hosted amateur night, and I was killing. But every time we went to commercial break, I was supposed to let the warm-up act take over like Ruben did. But I knew not to let the warm-up act do that because he would change the attitude of the crowd because the Apollo was a wild place. So I stayed out there. I did the warm-up and the host. And I created a bond with that audience. And that's how I got on TV with my very first TV show. I hosted Showtime at the Apollo. I ended up being the longest running host in the history of Showtime Apollo. I did that show for 8 years. Nobody ever did it for 8 years. And that was my turn back moment. See, in your life, everybody has a turn back moment. You have a moment where you can go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. That's the guarantee of quitting, that it will never happen, no way under the sun. The only way the possibility remains that it can happen is if you never give up no matter what. Because God is always coming. He's never too late. At your worst moment, look, man, when they told me I had to be in New York, I saw no way I could get there. But that God don't. He make the phone ring. I end up in Florida, I make $300. Then I go to New York, I make $750. Almost got $1,000 out of nowhere. That's what happened to me. That was my moment of never giving up. That's when I first learned that faith was everything, that you have to remain faithful.
All right, all right, all right. Wow. That was, guys, go ahead and put in the comment section. I know that was a little unorthodox. We're going to get to this training. I get it. But I want you to get your mind right. What's up, Nadej? Oh, my investment buddy is back. I love it. I love it. I love it. So guys, put in the comment section. I wrote a few notes. I want you to put in the comment section, what are some of the things you got from that? Thank you so very much, Mr. Strickland and Demetrius, for letting the people in. For some reason, I can't see it while I'm sharing the screen, so I appreciate that. The training hasn't even started yet, Angela, but I like that. Incredible testimonial. Never quit. Your breakthrough always come in a moment you think of giving up. You're absolutely right. What else? Never give up. Right when you're ready to give up, your breakthrough is coming. Yep. Wow, don't give up. He thought, I guess it was over when he only had $35. Powerful. Faith, count on God, he's faithful. What else? Believe in yourself, keep growing. Perseverance, right? Turn back moment, never quit. Stay determined, stay consistent. $35 to $1,000. Trust yourself. I like that, Jazz. Perseverance is key. I like that, Ruth. No matter what challenge you can push through. Exactly, Val. Right? Christine, you got it. Never give up. Walk with faith, not by sight. Ooh. All right, I like that one. So, guys, I'm gonna be here all day. You guys got it. But let me give you what I got from it. One, I'm sure you guys have already heard it so far, but the thing that I wrote was a lot of people have vision, but they don't have, a lot of people have sight, but they don't have vision, right? You can see, but you can't see yourself where you want to be. So you got to borrow from your future. That's super important. Number two, believe in your dreams. You know, a lot of us have dreams and then people don't steal our dreams, right? Johnny Newsom said this on the Super Saturday. He said, people don't steal our dreams. We give them away. Ooh, that's so true. That's so true. We give our dreams away to other people that tell us that it's not going to work. I'm telling you, if I listened to everybody that told me FES wasn't going to work, I would still be working. Some of y'all will get that later on the way home. Number three, I got from do whatever it takes. It doesn't matter what it takes. It doesn't matter if you got to go sleep somewhere. It doesn't matter if you're hungry. Do whatever it takes, because out of no way, there will be a way, but you got to believe. All right. The other thing is where you are right now is not where you're going to stay and not where you're going to be years from now. Think about this. You know, where you were 2-3 years ago, you're not in the same spot. I hope you're not, right? Being on these trainings, being in these environments is going to put you in a different mindset. So you're not going to be the same person, but you got to continue to stay with it, right? You got to keep pushing. You got to keep thinking about, even those of you who are doing great in the business, a lot of you are making a lot of money, but you got to stay hungry. That's the other thing that I noticed. No matter how much money you make, stay hungry, because as you get to different levels, think about this. I don't have to do trainings. I make enough money, but it's not about the money for me. Service to many leads to greatness. So we're going to put you in position where people are going to be able to hear your story, but you got to be ready. Jamie Foxx got booed. Think about Jamie Foxx right now, right? Not who he used to be, but think about Jamie Foxx right now getting booed. You can't even fathom that because he's so talented, right? And I'm gonna wrap this up. I have a question for you. Will you stay in the business to get your standing ovation? Remember when Steve was talking about when he got his standing ovation, when he did his segment? Will you be in the business a year from now to get your standing ovation? If you will be, say yes. Say yes, I'll be there. If you will be here a year from now, put yes, I will be here a year from now, because I'm telling you right now, where you are is not where you're going to be. And I don't care if I'm the first person that told you or the second or the third. I'm telling you, you're going to get promoted. I'm telling you, you will be the next millionaire in your family. But that's just me telling you. You got to believe. And I believe for you, but I can't do it for you. Right. And then the last thing I want to mention to you is I see a lot of you say you're going to be there, and the patience. Yes. Remember, guys, opportunity leads to more opportunity. Remember when he got that first opportunity to make a couple of dollars, and that led him to another opportunity, right? So you got to remember that. It's the same thing in business. If you keep posting on social media, if you keep doing trial runs, if you keep getting customers, if you keep giving value on social media, if you keep going live, that's going to lead you to your next customer. That's going to lead you to your next agent. That's going to lead you to your next breakthrough and momentum. But you got to keep moving, right? Even though today I already signed up an agent today, but I'm still going to keep moving, right? Because I always got to lead by example. And then the last thing I want to let you know, guys, if you give up, you guarantee a loss. Some of y'all missed that. If you give up, you guarantee the loss. If you try, you at least giving yourself 50-50 chance. I'm telling you, that's why I never give up. And I'm telling you, people used to laugh at me. Nobody's laughing now. They're trying to go with me wherever I'm going, right? So, but that's going to be you. But one thing that I did as people were coming into the business, as we were building, as we were started having success and everything started to happen, I stayed hungry. I stayed humble. I never stopped doing trainings. I never stopped helping people. And sometimes it's not enough time in a day, but I'm going to keep going. I know, Tiffany, they laughed at me too, right? I kept working. And you know what? When people were laughing at me, that was my motivation to keep going, right? So I'm gonna show you guys something, this little app that I have. I'm gonna show you, one of my agents reached out to me and asked me a little bit about the app. But one of the things is the app, I have a text message issue. Those of you who are on my team, you know. So I can't really get on it like I really, really want to, because it doesn't go through. However, I can still train you guys on how it works. It's a very, very cool app. And it's going to be something that you guys are going to benefit from. Let me add myself here. All right. It's going to be something you guys will be able to benefit from.
Recording in progress.
And I'm going to show you guys this really quick. Okay. All right. So I should be able to share my screen without a problem. All right. Yeah. So let me share this really quick. Man, oh man, that video was incredible. I get excited just when I get a chance to hear those type of stories. And it's really because, you know, all of us are going through so much in life, but we have to continue to push no matter what. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I want you guys to see this. So here's some of the things we're going to talk about today. The first thing I want to mention to you guys is the calendar, right? So I look at the calendar every single week, every day, because I want to know where I am. It's hard to hit a target that you can't see. All right. So you got to always look at your calendar in your back office, because you got to know where you're going. You got to know how much time you got. You got to know that today is the last day of the volume week. And we got one more week to end the volume month, right? So let me show you the calendar really quick. You basically go inside your back office, right? So how do you get there? You get there through your own website, right? So I'm going to go agent login. I'm going to go to the demo account. Okay. And then I'm going to go here to where it says calendar. And I'm going to click calendar. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I really want you guys to see this. So if you look at June, the last day of the volume, right, month, think about that, it's June 19th. So we're heading to the last day right now, okay? So everything that you do, meaning the customers, the agents that you sign up today, that's going to pay you next week, Thursday. All right. And then those of you who want to hit promotions, you want to help people on your team get promoted, you want to help them today knock out this promotion. And then this is what you do. This is how I got promoted a lot. Then you use the last week to help those agents that they have on their team get their promotion. Service to many leads to greatness. All right. So you want to make sure you're doing that. So check your calendar out. I think that's super, super important for all of you. Also check out the sizzling summer thing that we got going on with these points. One of our agents, Miss Jaslyn Dawson, she's doing incredible. She's crushing it on this little thing. So you guys may want to check this out whenever you get a moment, because this is going to be one of the things that really put you in a great position to take advantage of this. So check that out whenever you get a moment. So that was the first thing we went over, was the calendar. Very simple, right? Number 2, ask 5 people, right, to post for you this morning. You want to just ask 5. All right. Now I'm gonna really ask you guys a simple question. How many of you actually do trial runs? You ask people to post for you. How many of you actually do that? Put inside the comment section, me. If you ask someone to post for you, put in the comment section. All right, who we got? All right, I see Kiki. Okay. All right, I see Kyle. Okay. Wow. So you guys are really, really on point with this, because, you know, as you're asking different people to post for you, that means you're putting yourself in a position to get more leads. So you can have the best business all you want, but if you don't have anybody basically posting for you, you're going to hurt yourself when it comes to the business, because then you're going to think this is hard. Now I'm going to post this inside of the group right now, and I want you guys to use this. This is what I send to people to get them to post for me. You guys see that? Look inside the comment section. That's what I get them to do. So it says, good morning. I know you may not need credit repair, but someone on your page may need it. So I have an idea. If I send you a credit repair post, right, to put on your Facebook page, would you post it now? And then they're going to say yes. And then when they say yes, then you give them the information to post. So here's the exercise, guys. I want everyone to copy this from the notes, and then I want you to send this to 5 people. Now, here's a Jedi trick. I'm going to show you this Jedi trick. Stay with me. Watch this trick. I'm going to go to my Facebook page because I want y'all to see this little trick. It's cold-blooded, I'm telling you. So if you go to the messenger, right? Hold on one second. You know what? Let me go on my phone. It'll be easier for me to show y'all on my phone. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all on my phone. Okay, so watch this. All right, you guys should be able to see my screen. So watch this. So where is the messenger? So look at this at the top, right? So if you notice, all these people are at the top where this green is. These people are active online right now. So remember that message I'm telling you. So all I'm doing is I'm copying this. Okay, let me take this part out. I'm copying this. I'm saying, good morning, Trey. That's the only thing that I'm switching out. The name, boom, that's one person, right? I don't know who this person is. Hey, Kevin, I need you ASAP. Da, 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 da. All right, boom. I think she got a question, but I'm sending it to her anyway. This person, look, I sent it to them already. If you notice, back in when? April. But guess what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna send it to them again. See, some of us send a message to people, and because they leave you on red, you take it personal. Not me. I just keep pushing. Watch this. Look at this. Boom. I don't know if that's 5, but we're gonna push it. And if you notice, I invited some of these people to the webinar. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. Now, do you want to stop at 5? Absolutely not. You can do as many, you can message as many people as possible, but you also want to be patient with that, because if you send out, let's say you send out 50 or 100 messages all at once, they may put you in Facebook jail. So you just want to be careful with that. Okay. All right. Hold on. I think somebody messaged, somebody responded. Look, he said, I do need it. I just haven't had the funds to jump back on. Okay. What's a good time to call you today to game plan? I'll help you. Now watch this. Now, some of you may jump into it and then you're going to want to try to sign him up, or you're going to want to try to do something. This is what I'm going to do for him, because he said he's having a hard time getting the funds. It sounds like he was on a program before. Let me follow back up. I don't know. I ain't sending no activation, but I'm going to put him on a trial run. I'm going to make him post for me. But I also wanted you guys to see that I sent this same message that I'm telling you to send to people. But the hack is, if you notice the people at the top in green, they're live. That's why I send them to them quick. That makes sense? I'm telling you, that's a jewel. And you want to put yourself in position to do that as often as possible. Was that helpful for anybody? Go ahead and put in the comment section if that was helpful for anybody. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so hold on. It won't let me copy and paste select. Okay, so if you couldn't could everybody, did anybody copy and paste it? Because I see some people didn't. Oh, some people say doing it now. Can't copy and paste. Okay, screenshot. Somebody said I'm doing a screenshot. Well, you could. I guess reach out. Yeah, you can screenshot and retype it. It's not going to take you that long, I promise you. So you can definitely retype it. That's a cool thing that you can do. Or you can go ahead and ask somebody inside of your group, and they'll post it. Can I show it again? Yeah, I can show it again. Well, you can actually scroll up. Let me see if I can show it again. 1 second. Yep, I'm gonna show you again real quick. All right, let me know if you can see it. Can you see it? If you can see it, put yes. I'll put it on the screen again. Okay, perfect. So there you go. Okay, Kiki, you posted in the group. Good job. So yeah, guys, post this. Those of you who can, post it inside of your groups, and then you can explain it to them later. Can you post a screenshot and notes type? What? Can you post a screenshot in your notes? Type right away. I'll get it to you, Ash. You're on our team directly, so I'll get it to you. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys that really, really quick. And then once you start getting the responses, that's when you're going to leverage the script. That's when you do the credit repair script, right? And what do you give them to post? Perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's a perfect question. Let me show you what you get them to post. Now, when they want to post, when they tell you yes, right? Because that was a good question. This is what I get them to post. 1 second. I always talk about this in my new agent orientation training. So I'm just going to go to that. I'm going to show you what I get them to post. Make sure y'all can see my screen. Oh, nope, y'all can't. All right, let me share. All right, let me let this guy in. This is going to be love, I'm telling you. All right, so let me share my screen with y'all. All right, so let me show you. So again, this is what I get them to post, right? This is what I asked them, right? This is the same thing I was just showing you. I'm just showing you that I always talk about this on my new agent orientation, give you free leads. Now, look at number 2. This is what you give them. This is what you give them to post. Right, let me go back, right? So this is what they're posting on their page. Who needs help with credit, but's low on funds, contact, and they're going to put your name. So when you send them this copy paste verbiage, you want to make sure they're entering your name. So when they're tagging you in a post, everybody on their friends list go to you. Bruce talk about this. Andy talks about this. Kiki talks about this. Alan Strickland, Jay, Kiwi, Jackie. We all talk about this because we understand this is how you're going to bring leads, right? And if you continue to follow this, you're going to have a lot of success like a Demetrius Atwell or like a Jazz or like my wife, right? A lot of people, Johanse, Laurencia, Tammy. So they're getting a lot of leads, but they're leveraging this. Because remember, some people will do it, some people won't, but every dud will lead you to a stud. One of the most important things besides mindset in this business is having leads. So I get them to post this. So they'll post this verbiage with one of these images. Right? So I'll use one of these images for the trial run. It's going to update real quick. It's coming. Computer's slow, right? So I use one of these images. Get an image from your mentor. They have it, right? So that's what you want to make sure you're doing, because now here's a disclaimer. You can't post these type of deleted images on your page because that's out of compliance for us. But you know why I get other people to post it? They're not in the business. They don't have compliance. That makes sense? Some of y'all will get that later, right? So you get other people to post these deletions. Now, I do send these images to prospects privately, but I never post this on social media. All right. So I'm going to make sure y'all pick that up. That's a gangster move right there, man. Right. So again, the first thing you got to do, I want to go back because I'll make sure I'm not losing you guys. You gotta set it up. How do you set it up? You got to go with step one. You got to fall in love with the activity of asking people to post. But so guess what I do? I'll probably do 20, 30 people in the morning time. Then I'll do another 20, 30 people in the afternoon. Then I do another 20, 30 people at night. If you do that, that's almost 100 people. And we're just talking about Facebook. Imagine if you do that on Facebook. Then you do that on Instagram, right? And then you do that on whatever other platforms you guys have. But I want you to understand, get in the habit of just asking people to do it. And don't feel no kind of way if somebody doesn't do it. Just keep pushing, right? Just keep moving to the next person. We've all been on the airplane before. When a flight attendant comes and she asks, do you want snacks or do you want something to drink? She's not going to cry or feel bad if you don't say, if you say no, she's going to go to the next passenger. So that's what I want you to do when you're asking people. Get in the habit of just asking people to post for you. Right? And reach out to your mentor if you're a little stuck. But just remember, when you get to step two, you're giving them what to post, but it's going to have to include one of these images and get them to tag you. So, all right, let's go to the second thing. And then we're going to wrap this up because I really want you guys to see this. Hope you guys getting value. All right. I see somebody posted another one. I don't really use the one illegally erases, but you got to be careful, but obviously don't post that on your page. All right. So the next thing that I want to mention to you guys is the Ultimate Educators app, right? Ultimate Wealth Educators app. This app is something that FES is going to be pushing heavily. And I want you guys to understand, I'm going to be focusing on this app as well. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with y'all again, because I want to show you this app. Now, since the Super Saturday, I really started using this app. Okay, so hold on, share. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me show you the app. And let me know if you guys got this app. Does everybody have this app downloaded? Everybody have this app downloaded? Guys, I'm telling you, there's going to be some things that the company's rolling out. You want to put yourself in position. So you want to download this app, okay? You want to watch some of these videos if you want to get educated. Here's some scripts that you guys can leverage and use, as you're working and doing what you got to do. The other thing that I want to mention to you is you will have your link to sign people up here, right? Obviously, you should have it on your notes as well. But you got to download this app because it's going to help you. There's some testimonials, right? You can send this to people that are on the fence. They're going to be able to hear other testimonials from other people besides you. There's training videos, social media tips, guys, everything you can think of this app is going to be doing. So the last thing that I want you to do is right here where it says learn to earn. Here's your assignment. I want you to finish these courses, right? They're very short. They're very straight to the point. And I just want you to go step by step. Okay. And finish each individual one and get your team to do the same, because these courses are very short, but it's going to help your team really get to the next level. And I know a lot of you already did it. Some of you smarter than me, right? But I want you to make sure you do it. And I don't know why 2 out of the 3 not done on this first one, because I did it. So I'm going to go through them again. But if I also see faultiness, meaning I know I did 2 out of the 4, but it doesn't say it. But maybe after I do the other 2 to complete all 4, maybe it'll say complete. I don't know. But I highly recommend, I'm being transparent with you guys, but I highly recommend you guys get into this app. There's going to be a lot of things that they're going to push through this app, and you want to make sure you leverage it. So down here at the bottom, it says more, right? The little section that says more. Then it's going to say business. Okay. You're going to hit business. And I'm telling you, this is going to show you your links. It'll take you to your back office. There's going to be different things you can get involved in, like training. It can take you to Vistaprint in case you want, business cards, the training calendar, basically everything that you need somewhat. It's going to be here. Now, I always still logged into my back office, like I showed you guys earlier, but this app is going to be something that I want everyone to really start to focus on. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be real with you. I haven't been on this app, but Chet had a great conversation with me and let me know some of the things that we're going to be rolling out. And I want to be prepared for everything that's coming. So I want to already be engrossed into this app. So I want you to do the same thing. So let me go ahead and stop sharing. And let me show you guys this last bit of information. I hope you guys are getting value today. I'm losing my voice right now, but it's all good. All right. So that was that app. July 10th, right? So I know a lot of you are coming to July 10th. That's a Super Saturday in Florida. So I want you guys to really understand, like, July 10th, you can tell yourself that it's mandatory. The webinars on the app will be major. That's what I'm waiting on, that to come through, Antoine. Good point, Mr. Edgehill. You absolutely right. And I can't wait to see you guys. So July 10th, there's going to be a training happening, a Super Saturday. And remember, some of you just went to the ATL training. I know some of y'all leaders probably gonna get mad at me for what I'm about to tell you, but I just got to keep it 100 with you. Some of you can't make the July 10th, right? So if you had to choose between July 10th and the convention in Orlando, I'm gonna tell you hands down, convention in Orlando. If you can go to both the July 10th Super Saturday down in South Florida and convention, do it. I'm telling you to do it, because all these trainings is going to put you in a whole different mindset, because you're going to be around a lot of successful people. So figure that whole thing out. There's a few hotel options that my beautiful wife got a chance to find and really help me with. Y'all think I'm RVP. That's a real RVP. I'm just a baby, right? So she does a lot of things behind the scenes, and I'm just very appreciative of her. And I pray that she just continue to be helpful, which I know she will. Now, here's some option, guys. I'm going to see if I can drop it inside the group. There's some hotels. Now, the hotel I want you guys, our team, to be at is option 2. And if you call them, you're going to get, better rates. That's, what's that? Sonesta Suites. That's the hotel that I would love, my entire team to be at, because I want to do a few meetings with you guys there, and that'll be great. Let me post that. And if you're on my team, I'm going to post that inside of our group, so don't worry about it. I'll post it a little bit later. So again, if you know that you want to come to the Super Saturday in July, definitely do that. But don't really, hurt yourself or feel bad if you can't make it. But I really want you to understand that if you had to choose between the convention in July, I would tell you go to convention. But if you could do both, I highly recommend you make July 10th, because July 10th, this is going to be, remember, it's in Florida. Florida has the most active agents in the company. So all of who's who would be here. Mr. Alfred Nixon, of course, would be here. Pinnacle Senior Vice President. My direct mentor, Mr. Bruce Lee Rochester, would be here. Chet Seeley will be here. Mr. Ashton Henry will be here. Miss Lakeisha Marion, the boss with the sauce. Valesky Barossi will be also training, guys. So it's going to be Mr. Mike Burgos. And I don't know who else is training. I'm not sure if I'm training yet, but I'm going whether I'm training or not. And I'm telling you, if you're in Florida, let me show you this cool trick. Let me show y'all this. This is going to blow y'all mind. If you got a team, this is what you do. You log into your back office, go here to where it says agent reports, right? And then you're going to go here where it says agent search. And then all you're going to do is change the state to Florida. Wait, where is Florida? Hold on. All right, so here's Florida. And then you hit search. And when you hit search, I know this says 0 records because, this is a demo account, but all of your teammates in your entire business that's in Florida, their names and their phone number and their emails are going to come up. Call them, get them to this Florida training because they're already in Florida, right? Start with those leaders first and do whatever it takes to get them to this training. So that's what I want to give you for that. And then obviously number 5, I don't know if you got your convention ticket. If you don't have if you do have your convention ticket, just put got it in the comment section. Put got it in the comment section. If you go, whoa, wait, am I seeing typos? Wait a second. Whoa. Let me see. Ruth, I see you. Coach Sade, I see you. LeBron, Shakima, Bill, MJ, Coach Legend. Oh, Coach Legend say good info. I know he's going to convention though. All right, let me keep going. Who else? Gina got it. Ruth, Michelle, Janisa. I hope I said her. Ziki, Dominique, Key, Elizabeth, Rosie. What's up, Rosie? Samuel, Amber. What's up, Amber? Valerie, Lavelle. It was nice seeing you, man. Shawanda, man, Harrison. You better be going, Harrison, if your brother going. Larissa, you going? Okay. Xavier, Kyle, Kiki, I know you and your husband going. Man, Sasha, what's up, Sasha? Did Sasha have the baby already? Sasha, you had the baby? Rosie, Natalie, who else? Jasmine, Demetrius. Oh man, my boy Demetrius. Sam Atwell, Tiffany, Julie. What's up, Julie? Jackie, man, guys. Felicia, Ray Banks. You go to convention, Ray? That's what I'm talking about, man. So guys, I'm excited for each and every one of you. And also what you want to do, that same little search thing that I showed you, make sure you reach out to your team. Make sure they're going to convention with you, right? I remember my first convention. Watch this. Here's a quiz. On my first convention, now, don't look at the RVP Coach Kev you see right now. On my first convention, how many people you think I brought? Put it in the comment section. I want to see the guess. My first convention. Okay, somebody says 3. Somebody says 5. LeBron says 1. Who else? Somebody says 20. Somebody says 0. Somebody says 2. Somebody says 30, 10, 25. Amy says 1. Janine says 10. Kyle says 50. Somebody says, Kiki says 3 zeros. You know who I brought? Val says 0. It was just my wife and I. Just us. It was just us. Just me and my beautiful wife. We're the only ones that came to convention on my first one. The second one, I think we had close to 50. This one, our goal is to get 250 people there within our organization, minimum. I want you to set a goal for your team. When I ask people if they're going to convention, they say yes. And I always ask the next question, how many people on your team going, right? And even if it's just you and one person, that's fine. Coach Legend says 300. Coach Legend, I don't know if you could do this. I know I'm about to throw you slap in the fire, but you got that Teflon, so you good to go. I would love to for you to share. I don't know why I can't make you co-host on this. I done mess this whole thing up. I'm gonna make you co-host, Coach Legend. I would love for you to share a few words before I close out. Why you feel convention is so important, and then the last thing I'll show you guys is the app. Let me go ahead and unshare my screen. Coach Legend, you can go ahead and unmute your line if you can. You don't have to show your picture. I'm not sure where you are, but I would love to share with everybody You know,
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, but hold on. I would love for you to share with everybody why you feel convention is important. And I remember, man, the first time I saw you at convention, you were getting award after award. You got leadership award, you got customer award, you did social media, you were doing everything. And then the next convention, I saw you get more awards. So I would love for you to share with everybody. Now, this time, hey, if y'all on Coach Legend team, if your ass ain't go to the last 2 conventions, you gonna miss. I promise you. Now, I can't guarantee you this. He gonna get another award. He gonna run across that stage. I don't know for what, but I'm gonna get 2 things. I'm gonna get some pictures with him, and I'm gonna get some pictures with him. So go ahead and share, Coach Legend. Well, what are some of the nuggets you could drop on everybody and why convention is so important? And we already know your goal is 300. Go ahead and take it away, brother.
Well, first off, I have to give it back to you, just for allowing us to be part of this training. I mean, you are super consistent. I mean, Saturday morning, folks, waking up late, here you are, just always drilling, consistent. Then the value that you get, I mean, like you going above and beyond, training important to people that's not even into your organization. So I just salute you for that. But to get to the question, man, convention is just insane. This is how I look at convention. Like the first one is for you, and then anything after that is for your team. Obviously, everybody started broke. I mean, let's just say that, right? I mean, you might have some agents, people, everybody has to pay the same amount to be an agent. So they could be a doctor, they could have been a dentist or whatever. But let's just assume that everybody's broke. So if everybody's broke and you're hearing that his first one, it was him and his wife. So, but guess who was there? He was still there. That means there's no excuse. You got to be there. I tell everybody, you got to make it to convention. I don't care where it's at. First of all, let's get registered, right? Let's do it step by step. So you pay your $199, you get registered, okay, now bring your spouse, right? Because you can't live with somebody that doesn't really see what you're doing, that doesn't really see the whole picture. Because if you don't, you could come from convention and still not take off because you got that negative Nancy at your home. So I would recommend to get you and your spouse there first. But what convention does is just that belief. Because first I thought this was just a little credit repair company. Then when I see other people, folks that don't even speak English doing better than me, right? Folks that look like me doing better than me, I'm like, hold on. If that person can make it on stage, say less. I got this. Let's run it, right? But that's how I felt. It just motivates me. But also me taking pictures, right? See, one of the things is like we have such a great company, right? We have an amazing company. So I'm taking pictures with everybody. So just like I told my team, right? Like every time I go to an event, like we just came from Super Saturday ATL, I took so many photos. I got photos for days. Those photos will carry me. So basically I got content, right? I got content from now until July 10th. July 10th, and I gotta take way more content so that content could carry me to convention. We're gonna take so much photos that's gonna carry me to the December 2021, right? But it's just those pictures. I'm telling you. See, if you saw my first convention, like I had on jeans, my book bag was on. I was walking around with my book bag. Yeah, I had a dress shirt, but my shoes didn't look how I look now. So that means like you gotta go as you are. Like you ain't trying to impress nobody. You just gotta get there to get the information. But once you get the information, what's gonna change? Your bank account gonna change. Your mindset, your belief level will be stretched. Next thing you know, now you can actually produce. You're gonna start producing because you will see it's bigger than you, right? And so, and obviously you want to get awards. So you seeing everybody getting award. One, you just producing. But when people can see that journey, can see like what you used to look like as an agent, what you look like, progression, that journey, what you now look like as a sales director or whatever title you at. See, people is like, oh man, this person is consistent. I remember where like, like how they were looking, but now they see, they're like, hold on, something has to be working. Look at the suits, look at the shirts, look at the people that's around him, look at the people that's co-signing him, look at how people are talking about him, edification. Look at how he's talking about people so they can see a change in the verbiage. Look at how he knows his craft authority. You see what I'm saying? It's like people can see all that. You don't see what people see, right? it's like you are doing all this work, but nobody sees it. So convention is crucial. Obviously, the reason I say 300, I feel like if we did anything beneath that, that's like a slap in the face. We know too much. We have such an amazing team. Just like for this event, and this is how I know that we're gonna hit our goal for 300, right? I saw how many people we had at ATL. So I had a call with my leaders. I say, look, everybody, SDs and above, 10 tickets today. I need you to get 10 tickets. Worst case scenario, the least you can get is 5. So what do you think happened? In like a matter of a few minutes, we had 60 tickets. I said, now here's what's gonna happen. The same thing would be. I said, between now and July 10th, I got 10 tickets. We're gonna enroll agents. As soon as they pay that $299, I need them at Super Saturday. Why? Because I need that belief. If not, we might lose them. If I can get them to South Florida Super Saturday, then I know that we will get them to a convention because they're going to be making money because their belief is going through the roof. I had a brand new agent sign up in Atlanta. I found out she was in Atlanta. Guess what? I had a ticket. I said, hey, I need you at this event. But if I didn't buy tickets in advance, basically believing that I'm going to have people that will come into my business after they pay their $299, either they can afford their ticket or I got a ticket on standby. I'm just trying to get people in. I'm trying to get out of the way to get people to the information. But when we talk about convention, this will be the biggest, largest convention in history. They're rolling out so many new things. See, I can't transfer all this excitement. Like, you got to get it firsthand. See, some of you're trying to be cheap, trying to go by yourself, thinking that, well, I'm going to do a team call with my team. You can't transfer that energy. You can't go to a club to experience what you experience, right? And then thinking that you just going to be able to deliver that to your agent. It don't work like that. They got to be there firsthand. And so when I started, it was me by myself. And then we had, a few people. But let me tell you, the people that keep making it to the events, they last longer. So if you want to keep your team, have a great team, imagine all of us being trained at the same time. And I don't have to go back and give you my cliff notes. We're on the same page. We are ready to run. That's what creates momentum. That's how people skip titles. So if you're not at convention, you already know that the tickets are available now. So get that out the way. Now you got to determine, okay, am I driving or flying? Well, your flight might be $200-300. Me, I just booked a one-way first. Let me get that out the way. I want to make sure I got a flight to get there, right? So I'm like, well, how much is that? That's an agent, 2 customers, whatever that is, whatever PPM that is, let's get that out the way. My team members. So if we're in St. Louis, if I got to drive, I'm going to drive. Because whatever it takes for me to get more people there, we're going to do it. Even if I don't like driving, I'm going to have to make that sacrifice. I'm like, look, man, we're going to get a Suburban. If that would allow me to bring 7 more people, let's do that. So, I mean, convention is where it's at. So, Mr. Coach Care, thank you for having me. Get it.
Man, and while you were talking, I was literally in the middle of getting different people to commit on posting the tickets in my website, not my website, my group, my other groups, this group, that group. And y'all saw what he just did right there? I think some of y'all missed it. So originally, remember I told you my goal was 250. You saw what he did? He made me raise my goal that quick. Think about that. Iron sharpens iron, guys. And we got to be willing to learn from each other. We got to be willing to lean on each other and get everybody to the next level. So I did want you guys to take advantage. If you're on my team, you heard what Coach Legend just said. I think that's a great idea. Get another 10 tickets for your team. Put them in position. And as agents are coming in, help them. And remember, you got to lead by example. And it doesn't matter if it's July 10th. It doesn't matter if it's convention, but putting them in position. And look what Coach Legend said. Remember what we were just listening to with Steve Harvey at the beginning? And I told you one of the notes that I said was opportunities lead you to more opportunities, right? That's what he's doing. Opportunities leading him to more opportunity. What did he say? He went to ATL. He took pictures. The ATL pictures going to last him to July 10th. That opportunity lead him to the next opportunity. Then he's going to take more pictures. And then those pictures going to lead him to when? Convention. Opportunity leads him to more opportunities. Then he's going to take the picture from convention. That's going to carry him throughout the whole year. Opportunity leads to opportunity. He just did that. Some of y'all gonna catch that on the way home, man. So thank you guys for hopping on this training. I'm gonna leave the contact training. I'm gonna leave that to the side. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to give y'all that training real quick, or y'all want to just go? I know my wife about to come out. She'll be like, let's go. Let's go. Y'all want to see that training real quick with the app, or y'all want me to do it next week? Okay. All right. Let me show y'all real quick. All right. I'm going to share my screen really fast. Ain't nothing present like the present. Wait, did I say that right? Ain't nothing like the present, I guess. I forgot what I said. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. So y'all should be able to see my screen now. All right. So this is the app right here. You see it? A to Z contacts. So you're going to download it. It looks just like this. Let me see if I can kind of bring it up a little bit better. Where's my app store? It's going to be quick anyway, guys. I don't know what they're talking about right now. A to Z contacts. Why did I do that? All right, see, this is how it look. See it? This one. So this is what you guys should be looking for. So you want to download that. All right, now let me open it up. Let me show you how it works. So remember, this is going to be recorded. So I'm going to go through it real quick, and then I'm going to drop the recording on my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe and get your team to subscribe too. So I'm going to go here to where it says groups, and I'm going to hit the plus sign. Well, I'm going to hit the plus sign in the top right-hand corner, and I'm going to put, let's say you've been following up with people, and, you know, you did a trial run and you got leads from a trial run. So I'll put FB leads. Why? Facebook leads. I'm gonna hit save. Basically, do you want to connect to your contacts? Of course. I'm gonna put yes. Right now, if I go now, remember they're gonna be put in the group. Here's what I love about this. You ever been in the group and you get a whole group message, and then everybody start coming out of the group, or they get mad you put them in the group? That ever happened to y'all? Anybody? All right, just me. Y'all gonna act bougie today? Okay, that only happened to me. All right, so I put people in the group and they hated it. So I needed to find an app where I can send a whole bunch of people a message, but without them knowing that they're in the group. Right? So right here, remember, I put Facebook lead. That's the title of the group. So now I'm gonna put FB lead. Look at all these leads that's associated to Facebook. So watch this. Stay with me. I'm gonna put this one. So this person said no, so I ain't gonna pick that one. This one, right? Look. And if you notice at the top, the selections are being increased. All right. Look. All these people are gonna go in the lead. And look, you see how I say this person not interested. So I'm not gonna send them. I'm not gonna add them to that. So I'm not gonna add them. And I'm not gonna send them anything. But all these other people, that's Facebook lead, right? This is how I'm saving them. Everybody that's a no, I'm gonna put this lady because she done told me no, but she always liking my stuff. All right, I'm gonna put these people, right? All right, so I just did 30 for right now. Obviously, you can put a lot of names. So I try to put them in 100, right? I try to put 100. But boom, 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 boom. I don't know if they have it for Android, but I know we got it for iPhone, right? So let's go. Well, I got 45. Let's do a quick 50 real quick. Boom, 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 boom. So that's 50, right? So now I'm gonna hit save. Boom. So now I got them in the group. This is all those people in the group. Okay. Now let me show you a trick. So let's say I go here. Don't show this again. All right. So now I'm going to go out. Now remember, I'm going to search the group. What's the name of the group? FB leads, right? The one I did for 50. Look, but look at this other one. You see how many people in that group? 359. Anyway, at least y'all know I do this. All right, let's go to the 50. That's the one I just created. And then down at the bottom where it has their, you know, where you can actually send them a message here. Boom. Then I'm going to hit next. Boom. Now I'm going to send the message. What's going on? Hold on. Let me put good afternoon first. I like to say that. Good afternoon. I can't even spell, bro. I have a question. Do you know anyone that need credit repair or want to make some extra money? All right. I don't know if you remember me, but you gave me your number on Facebook because I want them to remember. You get what I'm saying? And then once I hit done, I hit next. Boom. Now, as you can see, it says with 48, it's basically a max. So boom, I'm gonna hit OK. See, but this is the problem that I actually have with my iPhone. You see how it's just searching and searching and searching and searching? That keeps happening. So I'm supposed to go to Apple and have them look at why it's searching and searching and searching. And so I just think I got a lot of data on my phone. But the bottom line is all the names will pop up. And this little gray arrow, this little arrow would be like green. And once you hit it, it's going to send to 25 people. You get what I'm saying? Per 25 people, it's going to send to all those people. And you're going to get a whole bunch of responses. I know somebody, me, I need it, me, I need it, me, whatever. I know they say I need space, but I got a lot of space. So I don't know. I'm going to just take it to Apple. But the bottom line is, if you guys use this technique, you're going to be able to reach a lot of people in a short amount of time. You can even imagine you say, good afternoon. Hey, I'm doing a webinar tonight at 8, 7, 9, whenever. Hey, I'm inviting you to get on. Do you know anybody who need credit repair or want to make some extra money? And you send it. And all those people are going to start responding. And then as they're responding, all you're going to do is send them to registration and get them registered, right? And you can even, those same exact people in the group, imagine they all register for the webinar, right? Then I'm going to say, let's say the webinar started. Good evening, because it will be at night, right? At that moment, right? The webinar is live. Get on now. And then I'll send them, you know, Coach Kev live.com. So then I'll send them the link again to get them on. Does that make sense? But you can use this for so many different things, guys. Again, this is all recorded. So I'll make sure I load this up a little bit later for you guys. I hope you guys got a lot of value from that. Was that helpful for anybody on here? If that was helpful, put 1x, 10x, whatever it was. I'll make sure I load this on my YouTube channel and you guys will have access to it. So that's the training for today. Remember, follow back up with those 5 people, right, that you sent the message out to this morning, right? Can you put this post up and then send another 5, but change this afternoon and get more focus on the activity. If you focus on the activity, you focus on the activity, you focus on the activity, the results will happen. What are the results? You're going to sign up customers. You're going to sign up agents. You're going to get promoted. You're going to create duplication. All right. So I'm glad this was helpful for a lot of you. And guys, I'm going to leave you with this. Remember this, man. Service to many leads to greatness. We don't keep anything to ourselves. We want to help you win. You have a lot of leaders throughout FES that's going to continue to help you win. But we're giving you the information. You got to apply it, right? You got to apply it, man. So I hope you guys got value in this. Remember, today is the last day of the volume week. So you want to sign up your customers and agents today. You're going to get paid next Thursday. Those of you coming down to July 10th, do whatever it takes to get there. You know, there is Signature Grand, so it's not at a hotel. So you got to stay in the surrounding hotels around that. But remember, if I had to tell you what's the most important thing, get to convention. And you want to take pictures with all of the leaders that you guys see, Coach Legend, myself, Bruce Rochester, Ashton Henry, Alfred Nixon, Lakeisha Marion, Eugene Fanfan, Andy DeVille, Bobby Kim, every single leader, Alyssa Barnes, you got to take pictures with them. Remember, each opportunity going to lead you to the next opportunity. I love you. I'll see you guys on the other side, and we gone.